Well, hello everyone, and welcome into yet another live stream. Hi, the Sanska. Hi, long time no see indeed. Now, hi, welcome. First of all, music, of course. That's it, duh. But second of all, welcome into yet another live stream. And today, we should be able to finally at least begin putting it together. And when I say it, I obviously mean the video, which, yeah, last stream I realized that I was rendering it without alpha, like a big silly dum-dum. And so then I had to re-render every single outro sequence with the alpha channel. Fortunately, I'm practically there. I'm pretty certain that's the last one, actually. Yeah, this little one looks like the calculus one. Well, what gave that away? It looks like the calculus one, which means that's probably the last one. And then there's also trigonometry. Like this. Alright, but first things first. Coffee. Ah. Tastes awful. Okay, so. Sign. Oh yeah, I've actually said funny story about the trig. You see, these three files are just for the last two animations, and this file was for all of the previous ones. Except the issue is, this file is broken. My PC crashed after it rendered everything. So right here there are all these nice animations with like functions and whatnot, really good looking ones, and then right here I'll just need a cutscene goes away because it's a completely different file. Because this one just crashed into oblivion and disappeared and it's gone now. No way to get back. That's nice. That's smooth. Alright. So this segment, which is repeating forever, so why is that useful? Hold on. You have a circle when you're walking along it. After a certain distance, you end up in the same spot, which means right here what we need is, I would say, a second. Or 2 seconds, actually. No, 2 seconds would be better. 2 seconds. Fortunately, right here I don't have a volume, which means it was a breeze to render. Also, I'm hoping that if I take this away, it won't make much of a difference. Like this, z plus 270, if I'm mistaken. There we go. Yeah, and so today we'll be putting it all together, recording everything. Oh my goodness, there's a lot to do. But fortunately, after we're finished, we'll just end up with a video. So that's all to be good. Oh, my back, my everything hurts. Okay. Yeah, right here we just need to wait for this. And in the meantime, fine, I suppose. In the meantime, I suppose, fine. Let's do it. Hi, Dvaja, welcome. Open up the file and let's get going. It's good you mentioned a guy busting miserable pyramids and flat earth. Like every video of his is just him cursing. I mean, I wouldn't. Every video was just him cursing. I would argue that. I mean, the reason why I like Milo so much is because Milo goes against the entire stereotype of, you know, well, not the stereotype, only against the entire. What should I call this? Really often when people debunk other people, it's just mostly about insulting all this, you know, just insulting, rubbing it in, all the other things. But Milo does it in a way that's respectful, and I respect that. I respect Milo being respectful. And so, speaking of speaking, and talking of talking, Let's record. Oh wait, first I should see if it's recording at all. Okay. First I should see if it is. Good. That's good news. Ah, me, yeah. Okay. This is a really scary looking equation with all of these complex, terrifying symbols, weird operations and bizarre notation, but is it actually difficult? Is it actually scary, or is it just notation? Well, in order to understand that, we'll have to start with addition. I won't overcomplicate this too much, we all know what adding is. And if you take a number, like 3, and add 5 to it, you'll get an 8. That's simple. But then we have multiplication, which technically would be kind of just repeated addition, but the big key of how mathematical tools work is the fact that if you complicate an operation, like addition, enough to make multiplication, in return for this complexity, you get some additional usefulness. For example, we can use multiplication to describe the area of a rectangle. Right here we have a number representing the left side and the bottom side. Multiplying these two numbers gives us the area of this rectangle, and even though you can think of multiplication as just repeated addition, you can't really describe this area using addition. That's because if we have, for example, 2.2 and 4, then this means 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus, well, 0.2 over 4. So once again, it's multiplication. And that's what makes complex operations different from their underlying parts. The fact that complexity gives rise to a completely new usage. And speaking of repeating an operation in a way which gives it more usefulness, next we have... Yeah, I feel like that'll be enough for now. Let's see. Oh, gosh, golly, and down. We're behind the animations. Oh, I guess that makes sense because all of these are images. Okay. Indeed. Hi, the retrotivity. Welcome. Alright, first things first. We have to fix it. Ridiculous. This is a really scary... Okay, I would argue it's better. The only problem is the music is way too loud. All these complex, terrifying symbols. Pretty difficult. Is it actually scary, or is it just notation? Well, in order to understand that, we'll have to start with... Right here. Start with... addition. I won't overcomplicate this too much. Actually, no, the other way. Ah, this would be thrilling. To be fair, putting animations together should take a much shorter time than, well, animating them, obviously. What you're up to. I'm editing the video, actually, the one I've been working on recently. And also rendering animations for it still. Well, I'm re-rendering this one, and soon I'll be rendering the other one. Addition. I won't overcomplicate this too much, we all know what adding is. And if you take a number, like... 3 and add 5 to it, like 3 and add 5 to it, you get an 8. 8, there we go. I can delete all of these. And these frames were more backup. Addition is so hard. Just integrate stuff, right? Like that would be so much easier. Why people gotta add stuff all the time? Get an 8. That's to it, you get an 8. That's what I'm saying. Geometry is so difficult though. I don't understand why people do geometry instead of calculus. It's so much easier. You can just describe shapes in terms of functions and then integrate. Like a normal person. But then we have... Oh, and this move. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, look at... I mean, come on. Look at this transition. Now that right there is the make it special source of videos. Basically means having objects be masks. That's the special source of videos, indeed. That's simple. But then we have multiplication, which technically... Never mind. This way. But then we have multiplication,
which technically would be kind of just repeated addition, but a big key of how mathematical tools
Make expressions exactly. Yeah. Yeah, 6 persons watching and only 6 comments because not everyone wants to chat, you know. Some people just wanna. Some people are just lurking, and I respect that, honestly. I respect that. Just lurking, having stream in the background. I get it.
work is the fact that if you complicate an operation, like addition enough to make multiplication,
This is so much fun. Yeah, just moving blocks around. It's kind of like playing Minecraft, actually. Practically the same thing. I see no difference. I just realized how few animations we actually have in the very beginning, which... yeah, well, who cares? I'm not making clickbaity videos.
Work is the fact that if you complicate an operation, like addition enough to make multiplication, in return for this
Complexity, you get usage. Alright.
complexity, you get some additional usefulness. For example, we can use multiplication to describe the area of a rectangle.
Yeah, this volume was not worth it, oh my goodness. I'm just watching you while finding a place to play D&D. You're summoning demons? No, retroactivity. Retroactivity, why would you summon demons? Oh, were you playing the satanic game? Have you played Persona 5? I have not. But I do know this name from somewhere. Persona 5. Fun pastime. Yeah, I love summoning demons so much the next day.
Right here we have a number representing the left side and the bottom side. We can use multiplication to describe the area of you get some additional usefulness. For example, we can use multiplication to describe
You know what? You know what? it just hit me. It just hit me. It just out of the blue. I just realized maybe starting a live stream just to edit was not the most entertaining of options. I don't know why. I just feel like I have another idea. I know what I can do. There is one thing which I always put off for a later date, and then I forget about it, and I don't do anything on streams, even though I should do something on streams. And that is the Make It verse. The Make It verse, you ask? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Yes, the Make It verse. And live for D&D. I don't know how though. I've never played D&D. I would love to play some. What happened here? What business? Oh, it's the thing. Okay, I see. All right. What's the last Make It we added actually? Mini Make It. Okay. Mini Make It. Oh wait, isn't the next? I think before I am. Rene Descartes. Being so much fun. I know. I just never had an opportunity to play it. It wasn't a big thing in Eastern Europe. I don't think, therefore I don't am. Okay, so right here on the table, this tiny little chap, this tiny little excited chap is this guy. The Mini Make It. I sing before I swan. Mini Make It. And the next in oh my god, the next the next on the list is the Mega Make It. I am not joshing around. I do have a folder with all of the Make It's. Right here, we have the Mini Make It. And then the next was obviously the Mega Make It. Alright, well. 555, you say? Okay, Mega Make It. Copied 8 data blocks, and it doesn't work on first try, so I doubt it. Alright. Mega Make It. Paste it in. Oh, it worked. Okay. That's a good Make It. Where should I put the Mega Make It? Where should I put the Mega Make It? That's actually a good question. I can't really show you the rendered view much because, well, the rendered view takes 7 hours to render. And that's not even hyperbole. It takes 7 hours to render. Yeah, so if I switch to rendered view, it's just gonna look like dots. That's it. Except for the American Make It's gone. How nerd culture is dying. It's dying because an alpha male like Make It is enjoying nerdy activities. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I know, my sheer masculinity and, you know, just you know, my alphaness. I know, it's ruining the nerd culture. And I'm so sorry for that. I'm really sorry. What can I say? It's not my fault. I was just... I've always been so masculine and powerful and whatnot. It's really tough, you know, being this awesome. It really is. People who don't understand just how difficult it is. Just waking up every morning, realizing, oh, damn it, I am amazing. I should lower down the volume. This is too volumey of a volume. Let's switch down to 4. See what kind of impact it will have. Or maybe even 2. To be fair, there's a lot of light. Maybe a 2. Give you some gym tips. Oh, I don't know. I've actually beaten gym, so gym tips, you say. Ooh, I actually already did all of the gyms, all of them. I finished every single one. I've been to all of them, so I wouldn't know, because to me everything is so obvious. I don't know what's a tip, and you know, I like, you get what I'm saying. Don't mind me making the music louder. I just gym find the boss. I actually don't go to the gym. I go to the gym. It doesn't make sense if you say it loud. Actually, it only makes sense in text. And so there we go. I suppose we get some space right here, or right here, or right here. Like right there. That's a fine place for a Mega Make It. You know. That's because, okay, I actually messed up with this a bit. At some point I've moved the floor, I didn't know this, and now this table is just floating. It's been floating the entire time. And I need a big strong Make It to just hold this table up, you know? There we go. That's what we need. Hi there, Ray guy. Welcome. Also, haven't seen you in a while. A lot of people are joining in. I haven't seen in a while. Nah. Ouch. Me ouch. No, that's not what I'm. There we go. Okay. Me ouch. I guess you will be traumatized. I've already had my fair share of trauma-inducing media. I don't want any more. I'm not into that. Unless I'm not one to king shame, alright? Unless that's your king. But I'm not really into getting traumatized. There we go. No, it's behind the dock to make it. Damn it. Oh, dock to make it. Why are you so present there? What is being worked on? I mean, nothing really, to be honest. To be completely sad and honest. This is rendering, I suppose. It's kind of it. Horror, gory, and uncomfortable manga. Why would I want that in my life? Why would I want something which is made just for the purpose of being uncomfortable? Catharsis, I guess. The Make It verse. Brought to you by Make It. Actually, what is being worked on? What should we work on? That's a good question. We need something exciting, something entertaining, something, you know, something with the zing to it, something with the cha-ching. Have you ever won? It was really fun. Listen. Hey, you've seen it on YouTube? As in a video on YouTube? Because if so... Yeah. Is it really that extreme if someone can make a video about it on YouTube? Like... Is it really that extreme then? I recommend reading it with the family. I'm not into just... Listen. I'm not into just weird things for the sake of them being weird. If I wanted something weird just for the sake of being weird, I would watch Parasite. What an awful movie. Hi there, Krish. I have no mouth, but I must scream, Chief. Hey, guy. Hey, guy. Why? Just why? Who's paying you? Can't do see that, damn it. How is it rendering? My screen, so I have heard of it. Hold on, look it up. But I must scream. Oh, in World War 3? Oh, that actually seems really interesting. There's a video game. Point and click adventure. Oh, I see. Scarecrow make it? No, we're not gonna make Scarecrow make it. We're gonna make Spooky make it, as in the... We're gonna make this spooky... I'm just gonna replace the mask with skull. Doesn't have an hour. I think I will. Sounds interesting. Blood Meridian? What's Blood Meridian about? Ugh. Need a bit of a stretch. Blood Meridian? What's Blood? Okay, you know what? Not gonna be looking up just random things. Blood Meridian. Classified under the Western or sometimes the anti-Western. Those genres don't at all feel similar to me. Maybe I may be wrong, but I'm sorry. It's either Western or anti-Western genre. Those, it's an anti-Western. Those feel kind of different. There's another folder fish from the sea refers to the kid. The bulk of it takes devoted to screens in gun and gang. It's a group of compounders who organize on the and this is a question of very naturalistic habit. That's huh. It's a Western movie with lots of messed up stuff out there that doesn't embody the history of the time. It seems so, yeah. Huh. To make a pumpkin make it, we'll make his literal pumpkin on the desk in agony forever because he can never move. We might do it for one day, we're just a pumpkin. Narration. All tomorrow. Down to and brutal, contrary to the we do good and shoot bad guys that the Western genre is normally full of. Oh! Oh, I see. Oh, that kind of Western. I didn't get what Western meant, I'll be honest. I ain't Murican. I see, so it's basically like actual history instead of the... I see. Okay, getting into some controversial topics. Hi there, Marcus Hilda. This is a live stream. What's happening? The stream is happening. I'm live streaming. I'm streaming live. That's what's happening. We're just chatting about books and whatnot. Really don't know what's going on around the world, don't you, make it? Oh yeah, I've got absolutely no clue. Best villains in all literature. I mean, seems like I don't know. I'm not really that much into these books, these kinds of books. Main reason being that they are just... Okay, the reason why I like reading or watching or ingesting any sort of bad content, not as in content that is bad, only content that is negative, is because of the feeling of catharsis, you know? That's why I like Warhammer 40k so much. Warhammer 40k, basic idea is everything is terrible, everything is awful, but then at the end you have that feeling of catharsis, so like, oh, everything is terrible and awful in Warhammer 40k, but in real life it's much better. That's nice. But when it comes to these books, it's just, it's bad and awful, and then you're like, oh, that's like the reality. Oh no. All tomorrow seems up a rally. All tomorrow. I mean, it sounds like it has something to do with time, and if it has something to do with time, then I am biased and I'm all for it. When's your last time you slept? Don't worry about this whole thing. Gibson, final book in British trilogy. Dystopian, post-cyberpunk, damn. No, but it's a song from... Okay. Maybe don't try to be a computer hacker. Oh, hell yeah. Who lives in a cardboard box in the subway? Oh, damn. Damages never see them. Oh, damn, rescinded. As a result, as a form of attention deficit disorder, begins the ability to send no points in sexual information. Oh, no. Krish, calm yourself. You're acting awfully rowdy for someone in bannable distance. Oh, again, this is all just like... No. Okay, as I mentioned, I like negative content when it has that feeling of catharsis. As I mentioned, I like negative books when there's the feeling of catharsis, but this is just like, what could happen? That's not nice. That's not good. Catharsis is when basically... Well, basic idea is really simple. You get something that's really bad and negative, but then because it's so bad and negative, you feel so much better because then you start appreciating just how amazing your life truly is. I tried that with a girl, it was awkward at first, then I used Conqueror's Haki and asserted my dominance. Now she calls me a freak. Samska, what's Conqueror's Haki? It's like a history book from the future. That makes it so much worse. Here we go, this one was almost finished at least. That makes it so much worse. Okay. For me, my favorite books are a bit different. Much different. It's a One Piece power. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, then Then Sanska, actually, I don't know why it didn't work. That should have worked. I agree with you. Ah, what was the name of the book? Hold on. I need to find the name. I mean, I do watch it. When do you go live usually? I usually start my day by rolling a dice, flipping a coin, and doing a backflip, and then based on how all of these three go, that determines when I should start the live stream. Is your favorite book called Einstein's Theory of Relativity? No. I'm not that much of a nerd. there is a series of books. I mean, okay, there is one series of books which I don't like. I don't like him, but the reason why I don't like him is because there is one book in which, if I'm not mistaken, in every single book, not in every single book, but most different books, there is a different protagonist. However, in one book, there is a certain protagonist who I absolutely love. The problem is, it's only for one book, and it upset me so much that I have never read any other of the books, because it just upset me so much. And right now I'm looking for the title of the book. It's been years since I've read it. No. I think reading books is for nerds. Like, I think we shouldn't even read alphabets. Like, picture books are for nerds. Yeah, I feel like we shouldn't read. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, there's a second one. Have any of you ever heard of Six of Crows? Arguments between different philosophies and interpretation of the universe. Argument between objective realism and like collective solipsism. Yeah, I do like the underlying meaning, but I usually just use JResh as my source of, you know, all ideologies, so I don't really need to get them from books. Never heard of Six Cows. You, a guy. But yeah, Six of Crows, I would argue, has one of the best characters I've ever read about. We should just play football and do romance in high school. Like, what's the problem with these people? Isn't school meant for studying? They call me nerd for studying. I don't... One thing which is really bizarre to me is the way language evolves. Nerd... Hi, the Kushul, by the way. Hi, welcome. Nerd is considered a negative word, right? It's an insult, nerd. Or at least it used to be an insult. But the problem is that it wasn't really made as an insult. It was made to describe a person based on something that isn't inherently negative. No more of them a scream as the ability for man to literally crack it, even in the most hellish of circumstances. Okay, I have a personal problem then with the I have no mouth and I might scream, and that's because it is my genuine belief. I've been pretty vocal about this in the past. It is my genuine belief that if we ever make misaligned AGI, I don't think humanity will ever survive. Why do you call this live stream as Charity Checkup Day? It's because we was meant to collect money for charity. But the problem is I ran out of money for supporting the site, so the site is a bit lagging behind. You have to buy me. The point is I have a website where you can go and just donate to different charities, and then we stream every single day. And for the 100, I every now and then just donate money to charities, and then people also donate money to charities, and we collect money for charities. It's called Charity Checkups. Get it? Because that's the bit. That's why it's called Charity Checkups. The only problem is, Mark, recently I've been running a bit low on funds, which definitely has nothing to do with the fact that I spend all my money on charities. And so, yeah, I haven't really been able to do much charity-wise because I already gave most of my money away. I'm fine. It's sitcoms derogatory term, but it's still bizarre. I wouldn't even say 80s American sitcoms. I would say... I feel like it goes so much deeper than that. This is like the prime example of... My brain just forgot the word. Give me a second. If you want to survive this little cracks and mess. Don't abbreviate. I have no mouth, but I must scream. It took me a solid second to figure out what you were talking about retroactivity, even though I knew them well. Ah, it rendered. How sweet. All right, let's render this then too. Nope. There we go. Mickey, now it's time to launch your brand. Like launch Mr. Beast, use 200 chemicals and launch it. Spirit knowledge chemistry, you can use 400 chemicals. Yeah. Now it is the time to launch my brand, right? now that I have 25,000 subscribers, it's about time that I start just selling things that are completely unrelated to what I do. Such a good video idea. Hey guy, go for it. If it's good enough, I'm adding it to the list of videos to make. But it has to be good enough. Hear me out. Buddy. I don't know if it's a good idea if you have to start with hear me out. So not to rain any confidence, but go for it. Kiki's delivery service. Oh no, is it another one of these books that's just made to make me think? Darkest book imaginable. Oh lord. Oh, there's also a movie apparently. What if you make some brand to sell food and you put actually create anthrax and all of it and you follow the process of make it anthrax and selling it to millions of people in a video? I see. Hi, the TCG, welcome. Alright, what is this book about? Okay, we mean the novel. Young witch from London, which on my side is now fitting must spend a year. This has the service of a fine broom. Ah, I see. That is really dark, actually. Oh no, that's... I don't know, that seems a bit too... Yeah, no, retroactivity, that seems a bit... No, that's a bit too extreme for me. Let me see. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, that's too dark. I can't read this one. That's too much. Why are we checking out on books? I don't know, because I'm mentioning them. I'm reading Berserker Note. I haven't had the time yet. I've been busy. Pretty busy. Is it going on the list? And I'm sorry, guy. You see, I've sent the idea to the higher-ups, you know? I've sent them the higher-ups. We'll have to see what the higher-up make-its think, and then I'll answer. When Kiki says it's delivering time, I shook in my boots. Never have time to make it. I will eventually one day. Right? Hi, the Zentry, by the way. Hi, welcome. Hi. How long does rendering one frame usually take for you? It depends on the frame. Like, for example, this one takes 30 seconds. Walking in the vid? Yes, I am. So, right here, this frame takes 30 seconds. However... this one... Frames like this take much longer. You can even see the artifacts. Because of the volume and the brightness. But then frames like this, each frame here took, I think, about a couple of minutes. I think it was around 5 or 3. You have a girlfriend, make it? Guess. No. I ain't exactly relationship material, as people would call it nowadays. How far are you in your Satisfactory playthrough? Not far, I haven't been playing it, I haven't really had the time. I haven't been able to find the time to play Satisfactory. So yeah, it depends frame to frame. Depends how many things I add to the scene. Got Flame Zone. No. I wish Flame was mine, but no, unfortunately not. Unfortunately. Flame is married to the game, so yeah. Do you have a boyfriend? Can we send boyfriend applications? I don't have a boyfriend either. No, unfortunately. As I mentioned, I ain't the exact relationship material. Do you have a non-binary friend? You can't just go over every single... Once again, no. I wish I had. Make its aura is just too much for any person. Exactly. That is the problem, exactly. No, but really, I ain't exactly relationship material. Listen, people just think, just because I'm really handsome and really intelligent and really funny and really caring, you know, just because of all of this junk, people think I'll be good in a relationship, but that's not all it takes. We need to make it flame fan art. Okay, well, first of all, no. Listen, if you wanna make it smart, go for it, right? You have my support. Just don't rope in other people without their consent into it, okay? Listen, make it smart, I'm all for it, but consent is important. You have mine. Don't rope in bystanders. Make it alright, it's called gamma radiation. More coffee, we'd love some. How about all of you? Make it married to the grind, exactly. Exactly, I am married to the grind. I'm sorry, where is she? Listen, my problem isn't... Actually, I have a pretty weird problem in comparison to other creators. My problem isn't the fact that people are making smart of me. My problem is the fact that people aren't making smart of me. That's the issue. Like, if I get popular enough, one of genuine series I would like to do is on the Make It Shitpost channel. I would like to do, like, at least monthly checkup on my Rule 34 status. You know, see some art, see how everyone's doing. And that's a make it guarantee. What time is it for you? I don't know. You know, happy people don't check the time. At what point in the stream do we get to the make it sex scene? Oh no, it's, you know, originally it was supposed to be 3 of them, but then it was just too hot and... Make It Rule 34 would win some Academy Awards. I'm not joking, by the way. Like, if there was actual artwork, I would do monthly reviews. What's the most interesting thing you've read or seen lately? Most interesting. I am so sorry, Mark, by the way, that you had to join in at this time in the live stream when the conversation went a bit off rails. Let's just say, most interesting thing I've seen or read recently. Difficult to say, actually. I haven't been exactly seeing on the... I've just been catching up on the news mostly. That's kind of it. That's a difficult one, surprisingly. I've just been catching up on the boring old news. I mean, election season is here, and so elections in different countries in Europe. Like, elections in Germany have been pretty exciting. Mainly because German political system is extremely complex, and because of that, it's hard to say who exactly won. As in, you can say who won in different aspects, but it's hard to say which party or if the government is more left or right leaning. It's really difficult, especially that there is one party, I don't know if it was Austria though, or Germany, which was economically leftist but socially right-wing party, which is terrifying in my opinion. So that's one thing which I would consider interesting, but that's only interesting to me, not interesting in general, and I'm fully aware of that. Science-wise, maybe... Science-wise, recently when Flame joined in on the stream, I still have the PDF, but Flame told me I shouldn't show it publicly or send it to anyone. So the way that reactions work, for example, I know it's obvious probably to all chemists, but for me it was quite a shock that reactions don't just go one way, which I guess makes sense. It's pretty obvious, but still, all the transition states were also pretty interesting. That's kind of it. Gonna see a Bison trade. Bye, have a good one. Most right-wing in our country. Country being Austria. Ega, you're from Austria? Oh, I did not know that. I'm so sorry for not remembering if it was Germany or Austria with the new party. What's a small country would make it as their king? I mean, you're not wrong there. I wouldn't say you're right, but you're from... Oh, TCG, you're from Germany! Oh, what would be your comment on the current political environment in Germany? Unless you don't follow up on the politics, which honestly I get. I suppose fine. I think in Germany, right-wing is also rising though. It's a bit mixed from what I've seen. AFD you think about? I mean, I can just... Wikipedia. Germany. Just look it up. Politics. Is there like a current? Ooh, maybe. Piss off! I already gave you money. I already did. Parliament, I suppose then. German Parliament. I'm sorry? Why is this the first article? Well, now you got me interested. Well, now you got me interested. Okay. Make it. Getting distracted. Right. Sorry. What is that? 2014. Never mind. The old news. Do you have any views on Ega? Like, it was painted but because rejected when training on and changed the word. I don't know, the Hitler jokes aren't funny. Like, there is, I feel like it's a period of everyone who learns about history where they become really edgy and start joking about Hitler, but at some point, Sanska, at some point you'll see, you'll get bored with these jokes. It's not that they are like... I mean, I get why, but still, you'll just get bored of them. Are European politics nearly as hellish as American politics? No, they are not. They are not nearly as hellish. Orders of magnitude, not even close. Main reason actually why is... I feel like Senate or House of Representatives actually. Oh, Representatives would be probably much better. Representation, pun intended. In my opinion, the main reason why would be this. So like, in my opinion, in my personal opinion, this is the reason for why politics in Europe aren't nearly as hellish as they are in the US. Basically, in America, you got only two choices, which is awful. This is... For politics, having two choices, I cannot even stress enough how bad it is. How bad of an idea it is to have only two choices. And so-called mainstream dark humor forcing me to make these kind of jokes. Yeah, I know you don't support Hitler. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not accusing you of that. Don't worry. It's chill. It's fine. I'm just talking about the mainstream dark humor thing. So my math homework for me, it depends. I'm not that amazing at math, you know. My reg travel and who make these kinds of jokes. Obviously, it's not gonna happen, but you know. Yeah, and get an actual education. I am so sad. I will see you at the school tomorrow. Bye. Bye, A guy. Bye. Have a good one. Good luck. I understand education is important. But yeah, basically, as a bit of a TLDR, in America, you have the Democrats and the Republicans. In Europe, you have lots more parties. What's even more important is that these parties aren't really divided by country. No, these parties are divided by parties in different countries. Which means that, for example, for Poland, you have the biggest party, or the past biggest party was right here, if I'm not mistaken, or right here. Now the biggest party is right here. There's one party which I think is in this one. I won't do the names because I'm bad at memorizing stuff. Now, of course, you know, because Poland is a fucking Eastern European country, of course, the past biggest party and the current biggest party are right-wing, but still. I'm watching, yeah, getting pretty big. Yeah, and the basic idea is that politically having only two options is awful. Really, really awful. In Germany, you have a five-party system. Five-party is... Actually, you know what? I'm curious. German... What is it called in Germany? Is it like a parliament? Senate? German Senate? Bundesrat. That sounds German enough. Isn't Lander? I've heard of Lander. Is it the current one? Yes, okay. Parliament. German-speaking community, Austrian parliament. They just... Is it Bundesrat? Did they translate it, or do they not... Is there not like a Wikipedia article? I love how the viewership dropped at the moment I started talking about politics. Them appear to be the seats. Why divide them in rectangles? What kind of graphic is this? I think René Descartes is overrated and Nietzsche is underrated. Is Nietzsche underrated though? Nietzsche, you can't pronounce that. It's unpronounceable. He isn't underrated. Okay, René Descartes is overrated, fine. I get it, right? Like, I think, therefore I am, that René Descartes, okay, maybe a bit. But I would say that Nietzsche is much more famous than René Descartes. Psychic A, B, C, D, diagonals A, C, and B, D intersect at X. There's a circumstances of triangles AXD and BXC intersect again at Y if X is instant of triangle ABY. Try something just for fun. I am bad with geometry. As I already mentioned before on this very live stream, I feel like geometry should be just solved using calculus, but I don't know if I'll be able to help Mark, sorry. Geometry really isn't my thing. Mainly because I don't know the definitions. Well, mostly because I don't know definitions. But yeah, I suppose that's it for politics. I get it, no one wants me to talk about politics, I understand. I was still in school. Guess. I'm streaming in the middle of the day, in the middle of the week. Sometimes in the middle of the night, sometimes in the middle of the day, sometimes in the middle of the morning, sometimes in the middle of the evening. And guess if I'm still in school. I'm a dropout. I've dropped out. I ain't no longer. Cancel people invite out from the same spot. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Well, a goodish one, at least. Oh, we can add more makers actually to the make it verse. That's something I can do. Right. That's make it 555. Who's the next one? 556. 565. Oh, it's the flying balloon make it. Oh, my beloved. There we go. English. Actually, adding more makers won't be quite as difficult. Anyway, the video should be finished in 2 days or tomorrow. If I work hard enough today, it should actually be able. I should be able to finish it tomorrow. Anyhow, well, keeping it up with the tradition of having short live streams, I guess that'll be it for today. Yeah, live streams have been short recently, but on the bright side, I have had enough time to finish videos more, so that's why the video will come out earlier on. And since most people left just now, I feel like it will be as good of a time as any to end the live stream. So, I suppose, for now, that'll be it. Really, thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.